Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to beautiful Indonesia Miniature Park. My name is Mutiara Zahra, but you can call me Mutiara, and I'm here to get here. I will explain about rules in here, like wear your mask, hand sanitizer, and keep your distance to avoid the COVID-19 virus. Please start up eating while the tour, and follow my instruction until tour is finished. Enjoy! Now I will explain about beautiful Indonesia Miniature Park, or in Indonesian is Taman Mini Indonesia Indah. And his short name is Tmii. The Tmii concept was performed by Mrs. Tien or Mrs. Harvina Soeharto at the Harapan Kita Foundation. It was built in 1972 and inaugurated open to public on April 20, 1975. The Tmii located with Jakarta, Indonesia, or East Jakarta, Indonesia. After 44 years of our Harapan Kita Foundation living, in April 2021 was officially managed by the Ministry State of Secretariat. The entrance ticket to this park is only 25,000 rupiah, and operating hours to Tmii starts from 6 in the morning to 18 at the afternoon. Now I will explain about the first traditional house from Jakarta, namely traditional house, the Kebaya house. In here we can see a traditional or ondel-ondel doll and traditional clothes named Kebaya Ijin. On the top floor we can see a many picture tells about story from ancient times until now. In beautiful Indonesia Miniature Park, we can find 33 regional pavilions and row around the miniature archive Indonesian life. The second traditional house, we can see a traditional house from Yogyakarta, namely the Joglo house. We can see a set of gamelan music and a traditional clothes named Kebaya Yogyakarta and the traditional weapons named Keris Yogyakarta. The third traditional house, we can see and visit traditional house from Aceh, the name Mutia house. In Mutia house, we can find many jupa flowers in the carving on the walls. Has a traditional clothes named Ulebala and traditional weapons named Rancang and Sikin Panjang. The first traditional house from Papua, named Kariwari House. Same as the before, we can find clothes, weapons, and many pictures. The last traditional house we can visit and see traditional house from Sumatera Barat, namely the Gadap House. The upper room of the building is introduced to various traditional aspects include Padang Pariaman wedding easel, traditional clothes, Smk Dharma clothes, and a set of Kelompok music. After we visit the traditional house, we can visit the Golden Snail 4-dimensional theater. We can watch the movie with the sensation of the being role in the film. One example of popular theater movie, like Wonderland Indonesia. To entrance ticket, the Golden Snail start from 35,000 rupiah to 60,000 rupiah. In beautiful Indonesia Miniature Park, you can find many objects like Freshwater Museum, Dinosaur Adventure, and Castle Children or Children's Castle. Sorry. And next, if you are bored of the visitor, you can ride such as the cable car, ride a bicycle in the Segara, and play water games. To all the rides, price from 15,000 rupiah to 50,000 rupiah only. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we close today's tour, the conclusion we can say for this tour is we just not applying game, but we can learning about cultural Indonesian and we can see architectural Indonesian. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached today's tour. I would like to say thank you and bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome at Tmii Indonesia Indah. My name is Felyn, but you can call me Miss Felicia, and I'm your tour guide here. Firstly, I would like to remind you about health protocols. Always wear mask, face shield, and use hand sanitizer. And always keep distance to each other. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to explain about Taman Mini Indonesia Indah, or Indonesian society usually call it as Taman Mini or Tmii. Taman Mini has an area of about 150 hectares or 1.5 square kilometers, and was a foundation established by Siti Hartina, who is the wife of Indonesia's second president, namely Soeharto. And Tmii also was opened since April 20 in 1975. Tmii opens every day at 6 a.m. until 6 p.m. And for entry, the visitor must pay 25,000 rupiah. Tmii also has many recreational facilities and attractions, such as the iconic Golden Snail, as the only one I missed in Indonesia until 2010. And also Tmii has many gardens, parks, and bird parks. And also for our lovely kids, Tmii has Snow Bay, Good Children Castle Indonesia, Snow Bay Water Park, Water Pool, and many more. And also Tmii has many pavilions or traditional houses of Indonesia that also display its various traditional costumes, wedding costumes, dance costume, and ethnography artifacts such as weapons and daily tools. Models of traditional architecture are in display to describe the way of life its people, such as TKI Jakarta's pavilions display the development of the city and community of Jakarta from the prehistoric era up to 1975, and its traditional house, namely Kebaya House. And let's go through to the next pavilion, namely Negeri Aceh Darussalam Pavilion. Negeri Aceh Darussalam Pavilion has two traditional houses, namely rice barn or Kroy Kode, and rice pounder, namely JP. And next pavilion is Daerah Istimewa Yogyakarta, or the special region of Yogyakarta. The special region of Yogyakarta has the main building, namely Bangsa Pencono or Pendopo Agung. In Bangsa Pencono or Pendopo Agung, there is one room, namely Pringgitan, is the place for perform wayang kulit or ringgit. On certain days, especially on Saturday and Sunday, there is the traditional arts from Yogyakarta's pavilion, such as wayang kulit, ketoprak Mataram, and cekeka. And next pavilion is Papua. Papua has two traditional houses, such as Kariwari and Honai. But in Papua pavilions, there's also display Papua's traditional arts and culture. And the last pavilion, what is the tourist favorite province, namely Bali. Bali has the main building, namely Bali Bengong, where it's in the front of Candi Bentar or Bentar Depok, where the place where offerings are presented to Banaspati or an evil spirit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of the tour today. I would like to say thank you to all of the visitors. I hope to see you on the next tour. See you and bye bye. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to beautiful Indonesia Miniature Park. My name is Feby Amelia, but you can call me Feby, and I'm your tour guide here. I would like to explain about beautiful Indonesia Miniature Park, or also called as Taman Mini Indonesia Indah. To all visitors, please always keep social distancing from each other, and I recommend you to wear your mask and bring the hand sanitizer. Taman Mini Indonesia Indah is located in Raya Taman Mini Street, East Jakarta. The idea of presenting Indonesia on a small scale was conceived by former Indonesian First Lady, Siti Hartina, better known as Tin Soeharto. A project called Indonesia Miniature Project was started by Harapan Kita Foundation in 1972. Taman Mini Indonesia Indah spans 1.5 square kilometers and is basically a condensed version of the country, giving a glimpse into the cultural heritage in the form of architectural displays of traditional houses, as well as costumes, flora, and fauna. In the center of the park are the Archipelago Lake, which hosts man-made island in the shapes of Indonesia's on major island, as would be seen on a map. Around the lake are the clusters of anjungan, representing each province in the country. From Olive Island and from Sabang until Merauke Island, there are 26 pavilions. I will explain 5 pavilions. The first one is Tmii Jakarta, namely Kebaya House. It displays the social and economical of the Betawi life. In here we can see ondel-ondel doll and Betawi traditional clothes, namely Kebaya design or encim. And next there is Yogyakarta Pavilion, namely the Joglo House. In this pavilion also includes training in dancing, gamelan, karawitan, and ketoprak. And next is Aceh Pavilion. There is traditional weapons such as rencang and Sikin Panyang. The name of Aceh traditional clothes is Ule Balang. And the next is Papua Pavilion, namely Kariwari House. This pavilion is used as a stage for music and dance performance. And twice a week it used for dance studio training, which is open for public. And the last one is Sumatera Utara Pavilion, namely Bolon House. There are traditional clothes, weapons, music, instruments, and many others. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the expansive area in Tmii can be explored by foot, car, motorbike, or various modes of transportation available to take you around the park. The visitors can ride a bike or purchase a pass for the mini shuttle bus inside the complex. To get a bird's eye view, visitor can also ride on the aeromobile or sky lift. In here, there is also a place for worship, representing each of the country's religions: a mosque, a church, a Hindu temple, a Buddhist temple, or vihara. After absorbing enough educational information on Indonesia, visitors can also relax at one of the amusement parks inside the complex. Head on over the Snow Bay Water Park for a swim, take the kids to Indonesian Children's Palace. Exciting ride can be found at legendary Golden Snail Park, or watch a movie at Indonesia's first IMAX cinema at Golden Snail, which, as its name implies, it shapes like a snail. For a bite to eat, visitors can also find easily many food shops around the lakeside, as well as eateries scattered across the park grounds. Tmii is open every day from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. However, the museums and architectural displays and some other destinations close at 4 p.m. Entry price to Tmii is 15,000 rupiah per person plus vehicle entry fee, which is 15,000 rupiah for a car, 10,000 rupiah for a motorbike, and 1,000 rupiah for a bike. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of today's tour. I would like to say thank you to all visitors, and I hope I can see you all on the next tour. Thank you and bye-bye.